Hi everybody, happy holidays. We've just entered into the Home for the Holidays Make-A-Wish home that we are actually raffling off. It's a $500,000 beautiful project. So along with the HBA charities and a lot of support, many sponsors, we're going to show you the home that we've created for the children. Let's share the magic and the experience of what happens when people come together and collaborate and create a beautiful home for all of us to enjoy. But the trick to this is using the universal design method in every aspect of it. And this home is magnificent. I want to share with you some of the tips and tricks that we use when we put a whole concept together. One of them is how we lay our flooring. What is the first thing that happens when you enter into a home? You cross the floorboards. So think about this. If the floorboards are going across your path, you remember the saying, step on a crack, break your mother's back? Well, that's a really old saying, but there was a real reason for it. Because when we cross over those lines or the floorboards, you hesitate. You're like, oh shoot, hey, can I come in? You don't know quite how to handle that situation. Let's just say that you were to create the walking in and the floorboards all went to the back of this beautiful home. Well, guess what happens? That's exactly what they become. It's like a runway. You literally walk in and the boards are going the path right to the back of the home, and that's where you go, right to the back of the home. But guess what happened? All those amazing things, even if it's just that you changed the paint color on the walls, everything that you've done, you just walked by all of it. Kind of like you could miss the joy, you could miss the experience by just going straight to the end of the line. Now, what if we were to put a diagonal on those floorboards? And then when you walk into that amazing entrance, and it could be small, you walk in and now you're free to go anywhere you want. You could go over to the left into the living room. You could go over to the right into the dining room. You could go in whatever room, whatever direction you want. And guess what we just did? Simply, we created a welcoming entrance. I love this home. Believe it or not, there are only 2 bedrooms, an office, and 3 full baths. Interestingly enough, the bedrooms are on the first floor, and 2 of the full baths are on the first floor with that office and this amazing open area of living room, dining area, and kitchen, which is, of course, it's the concept that we're doing right now. Why are we doing it? Because it used to be we stuck mom in the kitchen and she did all the cooking and she couldn't see a thing that you were doing in the living room or the family room. But what happened? Everybody always goes to the kitchen. So now you're in this teeny tiny little kitchen and everybody's in there and no one could cook or move. But knocking down these walls, knocking down the barriers, creating a new habit, a new thought process in how we live has given us the freedom. It truly has given us the freedom to see things differently, to experience things differently. And that's so important, especially right now. We've all come home. This is where we are. We live, we work, and we play at home. So in order to appreciate where we are and in that space, we have to make alterations, even if it's just turning the area rug on a diagonal. We've got to move the energy. We've got to shift our mindset. That's the universal design method. That's what it does. So let me share with you just a few things. Again, opens the floor plan. Look at this countertop. It is completely spacious. But believe it or not, there are only 2 cabinets in it and a dishwasher. And that dishwasher is on the left-hand side. It's also 24 inches in width. Did you know that you can get an 18-inch diameter dishwasher? And in this particular kitchen, if they could have put the dishwasher on the right-hand side. But what's interesting about this is, as planned, is that the truth is that you can put your dishwasher anywhere you want. Left hand, right hand, whatever is convenient and comfortable for you. Also, what you won't trip over or run into, or somebody else won't run into it. A lot of thought goes into the layout in a kitchen, and this one was done very well. But I do want to point out something to you. Remember, we've had our plumbing little adventure, and we've done quite a bit on plumbing. And it, again, may not be the most exciting thing, but boy, oh boy, does it really emphasize how easy our lives can be. Look at this faucet. I love this faucet. It actually not just swivels, but it's a single lever faucet. No effort. And remember what we taught you last time, that you can even get the faucet where you just touch it with your nose, your elbow, your hand, your arm. This one, easy swivel, and also it's a simple lever. That means a lot. All right, another really fun thing. It's this countertop disposal button. All you have to do is push this button and it's your disposal. Now I can have it in the island. I don't have to have it in my tile on my backsplash. Oh my gosh, it is the best thing, and it's affordable. It's a very simple, easy, and convenient little object. I want you to take a little look over here. This is what we call a Four Seasons room, and we can use it in so many ways. Basically, it's an enclosed porch, and we don't think about it when we're thinking, how can we get more space out of our home? Many people have back porches. This is a wonderful way, instead of putting an entire addition onto your home, that you can actually incorporate a space that already exists. And just by simply changing out the furniture every season, you could have a new look. All right, let's go. We're gonna find some new things in the bathrooms. But first, I wanna talk to you about the bedrooms that are attached to these bathrooms. All right, so this first bedroom that I'm going to show you, I want to remind you and share with you, again, using the universal design method is an incorporation of Mother Nature and our existence with her and bringing her into our homes. But bringing back the organics, the cottons, the wood, all of those natural elements really give us a lot of serenity. This bedroom has stone, it has glass, wood, and again, just a real fresh comfort and very simple. Keep that in mind. And I'll give you a trick in feng shui. Never put your footboard out your door. Not good energy, and you will have nightmares. Believe it or not, that's true. So always take your bed, and if you have to put it on a diagonal, put it on a diagonal. But you don't want your feet going out your door. This bathroom has a couple of unique little small intricacies, but it's a small bathroom. And the most important part is that it's convenient and easy. And again, coming up, you're gonna see why this toilet is so important in your life. And we, as remodelers and builders, we have to follow rules. And we're going to share with you why we follow those rules. But the biggest example is this toilet right here in this small space. All right, now let's take a look at the master bedroom. It's a nice open space, it truly is. But you know what I like the most about it? It actually gives you an area where you can, again, maybe you enjoy meditating, maybe you enjoy reading, but how many of you read in bed and within the first 6 sentences, you're asleep? I love the idea of having a sitting vignette area. Super simple. And these are small little barrel chairs and they swivel. It doesn't have to take up a lot of space. But when you are designing a master bedroom or your larger bedroom, people can never figure out what to do with the extra space. They just think it's the right thing to do, have a bigger bedroom. But the truth is, it gives you a lot of opportunities of more comfort and multi-purpose in your own room. Look at these 2 huge master closet walk-in. And you know, we think that is a luxury, but truthfully, again, simplicity in our life, because believe it or not, you can actually find your shoes, you can find your blue shirt, you can find your pants or your skirt, because you really have just spread it all out and made it convenient for you. So some people might think that closets aren't the place to spend your money in the real estate world, but the truth is, it's imperative for our comfort. A couple of things in this bathroom also are to note is this glass shower door. Now, believe it or not, this handle is actually part of a grab bar. We can do some really special things. And again, we've talked about this in our past series. So if you want to be reminded or you want to see that again, take a look in our past series. All right. For the most part, this home offers every aspect of comfort and home. Downstairs is the bonus, and it's the basement, but you're not going to even recognize it as the basement. That is like a painter's canvas. Don't be afraid. What is on your wish list? When you go into this basement, you're going to see all kinds of fun things going on, including the theater seating. You don't have to put everything in its own separate compartment. It can all be shared. This is a great example of that. But remember, the wish list, that's yours. Honor yourself. Maybe you want a card table, or maybe you want a theater, but you can only afford the theater seating. No problem at all. All right, this has been a great adventure. I'm so glad to share everything with you, and I want you to catch us on YouTube, Laura Mineff, Lifestyle Designer, 8 p.m. on Saturdays. And don't worry, we've got all of our shows in case you've missed any of them. But most importantly, remember, please subscribe. That red bar on the bottom, push that button for me. Thanks again. Until next time, have a joyful journey.